get started here. All right, so like I was saying a minute ago, this is sort of the Stars of the Pit 2. This is in early access, which it says in the middle of the screen, right? And to be clear, I'm not trying to sell anybody this game. I'm curious more than anything. So sort of the Stars of the Pit, the first one is a little turn-based roguelike, and a game that I actually enjoyed. I played it quite a bit when I was between places to live and all I had was a crappy laptop, and it was a game that I played a little bit. I don't know how much time I put into it because I didn't have any internet at the time, so probably like maybe around a dozen hours. I never got particularly far in it, but I did enjoy it. It was like a kind of unremarkable but also intriguing little roguelike, and this is the sequel to that. As far as I can tell, because as Sideways pointed out in the chat, there was another game in this air quotes franchise called The Pit Infinity, which is a first-person shooter spin-off of the first one. This is a sequel to sort of the Stars of the Pit, which is, if I'm not mistaken, this music's a little loud. If I'm not mistaken, using some assets from the first-person shooter. So this is using some assets from the first-person shooter and is a sequel to the original one. Now, I haven't played any of this, right? I've installed it. I just launched it for the first time. It seems to have released to very little fanfare. I discovered it on chance in a Steam discovery queue. So that's how I learned that this game existed. I had no idea they were making this. So I guess it's time to just enter the pit and see what the pit has to offer? Chat, did anybody here, anybody watching right now, did any of you guys play Sword of the Stars, the Pit, the first one? Or even the Pit Infinity? I know Sideways, you said that you played the Pit Infinity. So, has anybody played any of these games? Anybody have any experience with them? I'm just kind of curious, but... Travis Hudson was honorably discharged from the Second Battle of Montgnier. He chose to retire on the rough frontier world of Buddha 4. So I know nothing about the Sword of the Stars lore. I'll be honest. I played the first game knowing nothing, and it's all just nonsense. While building a cabin in the family, he fell in love with that's a beautiful young scientist as a former Marine. His student is high fought for the average. My few memory pulls okay, and his combat skills will be sharp. Cool. Let's see how this goes. I'm sure this will go swimmingly. So, Okay, so it's click to attack. That's strange. Blade, pistol. Oh, I see. There we go. That's a bit more efficient. This is maybe one of the weirdest visual styles and control schemes I've ever seen for a game. Okay, well, there's staff cord. I think I can rotate the screen too. Oh, I see. Whoa, I can just that does not feel great. Metal scrap. Let's check inventory. What do we have? Impact armor? Can I equip armor? Equip. So that just unequipped it, and I just moved while clicking my inventory. That's cool. Well, this is definitely an alpha. Here's what it said on the box. It is definitely an alpha. Let's use this knife. I guess that's my... I see what people mean by it feels like a real-time game in its prototyping. Is that screaming? I wonder if this fire hurts me. Yes, it does. I am indeed on fire. Well, at least that's interesting. I'm still on fire. Okay, well I stopped burning, so that's nice. There's a lot of fire in there. Ow! That didn't hurt me as much as the fire did. It's very weird because it's like not strictly on a grid. Like things can move what almost feel like I'm trying to. It's like I don't think there's any diagonal movement. Oh, there, you can actually see the grid very loosely. I mean, I wish that was more well defined. This camera angle is also odd. It kind of reminds me of like Ultimate ADOM a little bit, but like nowhere near as clean. Oh, you gain health back over time. Interesting. So wait, is there a wait button? Can I just wait a bunch of turns? Hold on, let me see if I can find controls. Ah, it's right in front of me. WAS from tile to tile or left clicking your direction. Yep. Holding shift will let you look around. Q and R will rotate you. Left or right clicking a prop will bring you to it. Okay. Left click to bring it up. Attacking with a ranged weapon. Left clicking will fire your weapon. The melee weapon, left click will attack. If in range, if you will not move when range to attack. Okay. Plus and minus zoom. Okay, so I can rotate the camera. Okay. Oh, interesting. That's actually kind of a nice look. The rotated camera. So then I can also like, okay. That is poorly communicated, but. I like that I'm just like healing. It makes me feel significantly less threatened. Okay, how do I wait a turn? Q and R will rotate. I guess there is no wait. Character stats C, inventory is I. Toggling minimap. All right, well. It's a 28% chance to open. Well, that's my elevator down, I guess. Yes, we should do a little bit more running around because if nothing else, you heal for running around. So I guess I should just like run back and forth every floor to heal. It's kind of funny. I kind of wish I could angle the... It's very weird. Like you can occupy the same tile as an enemy, which is super strange. All right, let's just smack you. So the enemies don't seem super interested in actually hitting me. I did see that bomb for a single tile. Ruined ammo crate. Oh, it was the ammo crate that exploded? Stasis pantry reprogram. Well, I'm trying to reprogram it. It's gonna fail in it. What just blew up? I didn't even see it. This does feel like it was originally prototyped as a twin stick. Really feels like that. What is that? There's something there. Why is there so many snakes on this motherfucking spaceship? I didn't even feel the damage, so I wasn't even sure if it did do damage to me, which is why I'm not super concerned with it. Oh, hey, an actual person. Let's pull out the pistol. Just shoot you. I I mean, everything seems to be doing pretty pathetic levels of damage. So the first game got a shit ton of support and a bunch of DLC over the years, which I never played any of. See what's up in this door. Snakes on a spaceship, yeah. Oh, mutant rock rats. These mutant rats rock. So wait, does rotating take a turn? Because there was a turn counter. Yeah, it's down there. So rotating doesn't take a turn. Then why do they let me rotate? Well, there's nothing in here. A ruined pod, whatever that is. All right, let's move down to the next level. Fire makes me burn for a few turns, but that seems to be about it. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of consider this, like, from what I've seen so far, I'm kind of indifferent on it. But it feels like this shouldn't be for sale right now. It feels like this should just be a closed alpha test. Because that's what this feels like. This feels like a closed alpha test. Like, I've played closed alphas that feel kind of similar to where this is at. I like that you can rotate the camera. I think, like, with some polish, this could look quite nice. I seem to I recall, like, the... well, there's a burning to death rat. So I'm just going to walk away from the burning to death rat. Or snake, I mean. Does swapping weapons take up... No, so swapping weapons doesn't take a turn. So I can just swap to a gun. And not... It won't cost me a turn. Like, as an alpha, this feels fine so far. Did that even hit me? I don't think it did. Let's just swap over to the pistol, because it doesn't take a turn to do that. Reload? Does reloading doesn't take a turn? Hold on a second. Can I just shoot infinitely without taking a turn? I think I can. Because that's wild if they let me do that. But I remember that the first game having, like, a pretty neat little crafting system and a bunch of neat little mechanics that made it cool. Even if it was, like, not the most mechanically dense game ever made. What was that? That thing that just popped up above my head. I couldn't see it. I thought it said disease level 1, and I was like, excuse me? Okay, so I've got this rat that's... I can't see. Oh, I see. It's because it's behind a door. Hey, can I not attack rats that are in a doorway? I think that's the case. Certainly a slow start. I mean, it could just... I mean, it doesn't need an event log. I'm actually like a believer that roguelikes don't need an event log, but if you don't have an event log, then you need to explain events that happen to the player very cleanly with the visuals. Swap over to the assault rifle, because you're a Zool pup. And that was way weaker than I expected, but... I think that the game has 20 floors in it right now. If anybody wants to check the Steam page and can confirm, I think it's 20 floors. So if it is in fact 20 floors, let's try and beat it on the first run, shall we? Just do everything that needs to be done and see if we can beat the game on the first run. Oh, hey, I leveled up. Wow, that's a lot of stats. You know, it's funny because I just did the interview with the Rift Wizard developer, which will go up on the YouTube channel in the next week or so. And he was talking about how it's so much nicer to like not overwhelm the player with stats. Like, what the fuck does brains do? At least they all fit. Very unfinished. All of this is probably placeholder. Might, finesse, blade, spear, mechanical. Well, I've been using melee quite a bit, so I'll get knife. Following skills: mechanical, knife, blade, spear, melee. Okay, so it's okay. I see they're in categories. Let's put that into might. And then I clicked on a thing I couldn't see, and now I'm moving. All right, let's do that. I'm sorry, what? How come I can't move? Oh, I see, because I was stuck in between two things. That was clunky. Says 20 floors. All right, chat, what do you think? Can we beat it on our first run? Based on how dangerous all the enemies are, I think we can so far. Also, the fact that the game is like being very kind and healing me. All right, one thing I am concerned about is ammunition. Do have some grenades. Okay, so I got 84 rifle ammo. Let's see if we can just focus on blades. I don't mind the look of this game, though. You know, actually, this is going to be, like, kind of a shitty thing to say about this game. But also, maybe a compliment considering how early I think this game is and how honest it is about how early it is. Like, the game's been pretty blunt in all of its marketing that it's very far from complete, right? Like, this game is still very early. But they're being honest about it being very early. And right now, this feels about the same as Ultimate ADOM did when it first came out. Except Ultimate ADOM was like, we are fully playable and ready for marketing. Whereas this is like, bruh, it's a fucking alpha. If you want to buy it, K. We need testers kind of deal. So, I don't know. Although I'm not going to guarantee that I'm going to be following this game or anything. All right, so where's the next elevator then? Oh, hello. Like, that was like a air quotes upgraded enemy, and that was like not even, that was like four stabs. All right, what just shot me? Oh, light security bot probably. Oof. Did you drop ammo though? No, just electronic parts? Ooh. The gunshots were fucking loud. Let's pry this open. It's an ammo crate. What do we get from it? Picked up rifle ammo. Nondescript number of rifle ammos. Kind of makes sense why they just want you running around, though. I will say this: this game has enough going for it with its original game that I feel like this is worth looking at, but honestly, from what I've played now, you could do better playing games that cost 0 money. 79 bullets with the ammo and another 18 was what we picked up. Yeah, there's like this orange text that pops up above my head every so often. I don't know what it says. Maybe it's just like experience of a certain type. But it reads like disease at a glance with my eyes, which is not a good thing generally. I'm wondering if I can... I guess I can't deactivate that trap. Alright, well, there's a few rooms left I have to explore on this floor. This is floor 2. Game's got a nice atmosphere, though. All things considered. Considering how, like, unfinished this shit is. With some work, the atmosphere in this could be quite good. It's definitely kind of got a bit of that sci-fi horror feel to it. But it's very unfinished. Alright, you come to me. The thing is, they were pretty generous about just letting you heal. The lock is jammed. Ah, come on. I hate that I don't get a second try after. It's like, oh, no, the lock's fucked. You're done. Alright, let's get out. I was gonna say that was weirdly clunky. Okay, so hold on. I'm on the next floor. The map is still the previous map. Oh. So it loaded me into the next floor without actually loading me into the next floor, right? And instead it loaded me into some unknown null zone with the old minimap still with invisible enemies attacking me for a second there. I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. And then I clicked on the floor a couple of times, and then it loaded me to the floor I was supposed to be on. Whew. Well then. We truly are playing on hard mode. The unfinished game mode. The maybe not ready for sale yet mode. Hold on, let me see if I can... Yeah, I don't see anything there that says diseases. Maybe the game got COVID. Welcome to the ghost zone, I guess so, yeah. This game doesn't seem particularly interested in killing me. It's particularly interested in pretending it's trying to kill me. But the game does not seem super interested in killing me. I haven't found a single enemy that I actually felt threatened by, except for that one robot that shot at me a couple times. And then I shot it. But the thing is, like, I'm, like, just passively healing. Like, if I wasn't passively healing, I would feel like the game was trying to kill me, but... Instead, I'm just beating up some rats. Maybe with a lot of work, this game could be cool. I don't know. You know what this really feels like? This really feels like, all right, nice Kickstarter demo. That's what this feels like. Losing durability in my knife. Which I think I can repair. I don't don't know what I need to repair it, but maybe no rats in my view. Did I kill them all? Oh, no, not that one. It's so weird that you can occupy the same tile with things. That is like one of the weirder things about this. I guess I can't repair it. Yeah, I don't know what I need to repair. Welding glue, a tube of simple goop that generates intense heat when activated by an electronic charge. Well, I need a new melee weapon. I know that much. A lot of ruined crates everywhere. I got molecular adhesives, whatever that is. I don't remember any of this verbiage from the first game. Be honest, most of the first game didn't stick with my brain for too long. Also, chat, we're kind of lurky, which is understandable, but can I get a round of beers? I'm just curious about how many people are listening to the stream right now. Get over here, you cutie. There you go. All right. Also, I like how those explosions are like 1,000 times louder than anything else in the game. Always makes me jump a little bit. There was repair kits? Well, it looks like there's a repair station, but I think I broke it, so. Yeah, I do remember the repair kits. I remember like item durability being a pretty big deal. Also, cheers, guys. Also, I want to check something real quick. So this game's been out for like 3 or 4 days. So it's since the 22nd. It's now the 26th. I'm just curious. How many people are playing this game? So this has had an all-time peak number of players of 8. And currently there are 3 people playing this game. So not exactly much fanfare for this. Although I wonder how well Sword of the Stars, the Pit 1 sells these days. Probably not dramatically well, I would assume. So I feel like the way that you're going to die in this game is you're going to run out of resources. I seem to remember that being pretty crucial in the first game. Is that like you'd run out of resources. It was all about resource management after the first little bit. It was all resource management. I'm feeling that's going to happen here too. Investments are open. Heads up, chat. Ooh. Biggins. Dead Biggins. I was excited. There was tall enemies. Now they're dead. Well, rip, I guess. You can really cheese this game with a lot of things. Because the game is not expecting you to, like, swap between weapons intelligently or anything. So apparently I triggered an alarm. So this character looks oddly Fortnite-y in the way it's running. I'm really curious to know how much those broodmothers would have done to me in melee range. If they would be more of a threat. Ooh, rat nest. That's always a good sign. Okay, so we're... Oh, I see. Yeah, you're the thing doing corrosive damage to my knife. Gotcha. Once again, things that are not particularly interested in hurting me. Yeah, and the sort of the Stars 2 on Steam was legendarily terribly unfinished at launch. Like, it was one of those games that was kind of like Towns, where when it released on Steam, it was like quite literally half done and was missing a lot of advertised features because they couldn't get it in time. So like this studio, from what I can tell, has always kind of had various financial problems. I found something. Stale bread, lovely. Yeah, I don't have much interest in the 4X games. But the 4X games were also before they went and made a roguelike, so. Oh, that's the previous floor. Oh, you can backtrack. Heh. That's a long-ass load screen. Anybody want to time that? Just tabbing out to start that up. Well, I wonder why it takes so much longer to load the previous floor. Why am I on fire than it does to load the next one? So I went into an elevator and it came out of the elevator on fire. Has this ever happened to any of you in real life? You go into an elevator and you come out of the elevator on fire? Gonna sip some coffee. I'm still on fire. Why did taking an elevator set me on fire? What? Anybody care to explain this to me, chat? Why did taking an elevator set me on fire? That's where I need to go. Compiling evil things. Well, I mean, they made a first-person shooter spin-off that didn't do very well. Zane. Got mixed reviews and then never really got anywhere. And this is using assets from that. So this is technically like a sequel to a game that's had a spin-off. And this feels like it was prototyped as a twin-stick shooter. It doesn't feel like a turn-based game. You know, like Jupiter Hell feels like a turn-based game. You feel like you take a turn. But because in this, like here, I'll show you the next time I see an enemy. And you know, probably like the people working on this are probably well aware of this. But when you collide with an enemy, you can actually share a tile with it. Okay, never mind. I don't want to share a tile with you because I don't know how much damage you're going to do. A lot of damage. And I immediately healed because I leveled. Oh, I'm just going to keep leveling might. And pistol, assault weapon, rifle. There we go. But next time I run into a small enemy, I'll show you what I mean. Like it is janky. Like this is very janky. Like this is for sale for what, $15 in early access right now? What this actually feels like is about what I would expect from a first backer alpha. I think that did 2 damage to me. For like the first backer alpha for a Kickstarter. That's what this feels like. It feels like that sort of thing. Like it feels like the sort of thing that I'd get from backing a Kickstarter. This doesn't feel like something I should be buying, which is not a good sign. Like, I'm showing this to you out of morbid curiosity. So, where's my... So look at these turns that I've taken. Shooting doesn't take a turn. That perplexes the hell out of me. Like... Or maybe it's just such a small portion of a turn that it doesn't count as a move in some cases. Like, I'm gonna swap between weapons. Swapping between weapons does not count as a move. So you could literally like swap. I mean, the Pit 1 was janky, unremarkable, but like a fun game with some fun crafting mechanics, right? Like the Pit 1, like the original Sword of the Stars, the Pit is not like what? Look at this. I'm occupying the same tile as this mouse, which is so strange. Swap to pistol and stab you. Like the Pit 1 was janky, but it was like enjoyable janky. And the bits that it got good were actually quite good. Whereas this just seems ill-conceived. I don't know. Like I've said this before about roguelikes. It's like I will always play roguelikes that come out on Steam because I want them to be successful, right? Like I want this game to be good because I like this type of game. And there's definitely something here. It's just, man, like weapon swap dance. Yeah, I can just dance in front of them swapping weapons and they can't move because they're stuck in time stasis. And also I'm just like auto healing. Like I don't feel any threat. Just gonna swap over to you. It's impossible to select specific enemies to shoot at. Oh, out of ammo. I need another knife. Ow. Okay, so that's like the only thing that I've seen that actually hurts, is that. And also, that sound effect is twice as loud as the rest of the game. I am glad I turned the volume down. Like, this is an alpha. Not even close to what I would describe as something they should be selling, but my feeling usually when I see games like this pop in early access is it probably just means that they really need the money. Which is also kind of sad. There's elements of stuff here that with polish could be really cool, but like, you know, it's in the same way that every alpha feels, right? You know, they're unfinished. You shouldn't play an alpha. Like, they need testers to test an alpha for sure, but like you really shouldn't. Like, playing an alpha is never going to be an enjoyable experience, right? I really just want to beat this on my first run through, just for shits, because I think that would actually be kind of funny. That one's already on fire. Can I walk away? Are you taking damage? No. Also, rotating like that doesn't take up turns. So if rotating, like look, no moves are being used. If that doesn't take a turn, why can't you just like see me look at why can't I just look at my enemies all the time? Like if you're gonna make me rotate like that, that's fine, but make that take a turn, because otherwise I might as well just have full 360-degree vision like Jupiter Hell does, because it makes no sense otherwise. It's like, why are you limiting my vision if I can, you know, just rotate and not take a turn? It's more just clunky instead of an interesting mechanic then. This is marginally shorter than the Pit 1. I don't remember if I ever beat the Pit 1. How long was the Pit 1? Because like it never really grabbed me long enough for me to stick with it, right? I open it, but I trigger the alarm. Can I open up the freezer? No. I'm like 50 levels. Well, this is 20, so like I said, I don't really remember. Also, I keep gaining disease levels, which isn't concerning at all. But yeah, Unreal World does this, and it feels great. Soul Ash does the rotating strafing thing, and it feels good. I'm trying to think of other games that have that mechanic. But all those games, like, it requires a portion of a turn. Like, time passes when you're turning. I mean, like, if that's a planned feature, then good for them. That's good. But that's if that's a planned feature. I also wasn't able to find a roadmap when I picked this game up, so. All right. 40 with the expansion? Gotcha. So then I only own the base game for Pit 1. Maybe I should go back to the pit, see how it ages. How are you not dead? It's a very empty rat's nest. Disease level 0. Yeah, it keeps going from disease level 1 to disease level 0. I wonder what that is. You know, I one of these days need to get into Dungeons of Dreadmore. Exotic matter. I would like some exotic matter. Yes. Don't mind if I do. Oh, hey. I found a combat log. There we go. Also gives all of your... Those bombs are so fucking funny because they do absolutely no damage to me ever. Is that a coffee maker? Why is there just like a decently rendered coffee maker on the ground upright? Like... Also, how far can I zoom out? Okay, that's as far as I can zoom out. You liked it well enough back in the day? Like I said, like I played it for a bit and then I just kind of went back to Doom the Roguelike. Because it was just a better game at the time. Also, I haven't found any crafting tables or anything. Oh, that's my map button. I was trying to figure out what that button was doing. Oh, Dreadmore. Okay, I thought you were talking about Pit 1. My brain is mostly focusing on the Pit 1 right now. But yeah, Dreadmore I've never gotten into. It's also weird, because I'm just like holding down the go forward button. Level gen's kind of cool. It's pretty simple, like, you know, hallways and rooms, but... Found a thing. That was supposed to take turns, whereas this rat didn't come to me at all, didn't attack me once while I was searching that, and then I stabbed it from within range of it, so, like, the AI just had an aneurysm. Yeah, I've been leaning away from the super duper 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 long roguelikes, Lorenz. Like, I used to love things like Adom and Tome, but I've been playing a lot less of that stuff. All right, then. So that's previous floor elevator. So the problem with this is now I can't see my fucking minimap. All right, well, I'm assuming that the elevator down is just over here. So we'll just go this way. Yes, they do that. The enemies don't actually care about tiles. They certainly do not care about tiles. I noted that earlier on. Like, they can stand, like the rats can stand between tiles. You can sort of stand between tiles sometimes, especially when you're attacking. Like, I was DMing with somebody about this game when I was applying for key for it, and they said that they swear that this game was probably prototyped as a real-time game, like a twin stick or something. That, or they're just straight up using the same engine as the Pit Infinity with most of the same code because it behaves the same way. But that was a real-time FPS, right? Not a roguelike. Like, notice how I spawn in between and then jump out to a tile when I leave the elevator? Also, reloading doesn't take notes. Like, I think that this game could be really cool if they really focus on, like, this aspect and then also the, like, psychological horror aspect of it. I hope I was supposed to shoot you. So how? Okay. I'm gonna bitch for a second. Also, the body disappeared. That's even worse. That person died, and they were holding a gun, and they didn't drop ammo. Also, now I'm running somewhere for no reason, because I clicked on my UI and it thought I was clicking on the map. To make it, you mean a run-based deck builder. That's what they need to make. A run-based deck builder. A locked door. Ooh, intrigue. And you're on fire. I'll just walk away from you until you burn to death. Alright. My knife's about to break. So... Can I repair you? No, I guess not. There's bombs everywhere. Well, hello, you. It's a moon bear who dropped a moon bear steak. It's a good thing they cook a medium rare. Alright. We do have a problem. This whole room exploded and it tickled my foot. We do have a problem, though, is I am running out of ammo, and my knife is almost broken. As a heavy fan of that subgenre, it might be too big. What, the run-based card games? Yeah, there's way too fucking many of them. Okay, you make cool sound. You sound like a dialect. Also, you died standing up. That's weird. I want to die standing up when I die. Well, if this is Jupiter Hell's competition, I don't think Epion's got too much to worry about. Ow. That actually really hurt. Alright, since swapping to a gun doesn't take any time, and you die in one shot. Also, notice how that person wasn't in the tile. Like, at all. Also didn't drop ammo. That's all I have to say. They need to make a card game where you literally throw cards at enemies to kill them? What, like, to anybody here who's played League of Legends, a Twisted Fate card game? Sounds fun. Unless you're, I mean, if you're talking about a physical card game, yeah, that would be dangerous to play with friends then. If you're, like, throwing cards at people to kill them. Sorry, but, like, isn't that just solitaire? Like a physical run-based deck builder. Isn't that just solitaire? I found an egg, chat. One thing I do recall from the first Sword of the Stars, the pit game, is that there's a lot of like random ass items that I have no idea what the fuck they're in there for. Like, why is there bacon? Because putting the star in front of it keeps you from asking what animal they're from. Yeah, it's star bacon. I'm wondering if I'm ever gonna find any gear. Because we're on floor 5, which is a quarter of the way through the game, and I haven't found any gear. Or a working repair station. I found a broken repair station, but no working ones. Oh yeah, true. I guess you could have like a set of enemy decks. You know, someone should just make a physical Slay the Spire. Like, they should just kickstart a physical version of that game. I mean, of course it would need to be 2-player. Or like you versus a deck that you'd shuffle. Or a selection of decks. You could make it work. What? Oh, there's a rat doing literally 0 damage to me. And then I leveled up. Okay. I have 240 HP, as if I didn't have enough already. I'm gonna level up lockpick a bit. Rifle, maybe? Just level up brains, and then go into might. Need to look into that? Oh, the physical game that the cultist simulator people made? Weather Machine, right? Or something. Weather something was the name of that studio. Another egg! I found a candy egg, chat. It's seasonally appropriate. Not quite. Weather Factory, that was it. Weather Machine, I was close enough. I wanted to say Cloud Factory, but that's a Ginger album, which is a band I saw the other day. I love just healing faster than they do damage to me. This is very funny to me. All right, so I am about to lose my knife. And that was a landmine. I'm just going to, like, step on landmines because they don't do any damage anyway. All right. Let's go up this way. Oh, never mind. The landmine just broke my knife, I think. Oh, no, it didn't. For some reason, I couldn't see it in my inventory. I'm just blind. I'm just living up to my name. I found 2 egg, I'll have you know. So don't get all excited about egg. We got 2 egg. Which means you should be doubly excited about egg. I just punched it. Well, this is like hurting me with radiation, so. Should just fucking shoot the thing. Let's unlock this door. Ow! That my ears. All right, so light security bot MK2. Let's throw a grenade. Let's see how grenades go. I had no idea how big that radius was. For all I knew, that could just kill me, and it didn't. So that was cool. Did damage my armor quite a bit, though. Well, there's important looking stuff here. Yay, I earned computer score. It's probably what my aunt earns when she learns how to install antivirus. Please work. Is that... Oh. I thought that console was armor. Yes, my antivirus. I'm very intrigued about this game, and I want it to be good. I don't think it is, chat. This is more janky than good. But I don't know. This is one of those ones where I'd say, if you're mildly interested, stick it on your wish list and check back in a year and see if it's still being developed. That's my advice about this game right now. Is like, sure. But like, you know. I don't know how to hook up. Also, my blade is broken, so I have no blade anymore. Ooh, I can cook. A blandwich? Let's make cooked meat. I made cooked meat, chat. I now has cooked meat, which I think is healing. Oh no, does this UI not go away? Oh, I had to close it, okay. Whew. Because I think you have to just make your whole profile private. Why, do you want one for porn games or something? Like, why would you want a private wish list, I guess? Because the point of a wish list is so that your friends can gift you games, theoretically. You know what I think is funny about Inscription is there's some people who don't realize that the Pony Island dev makes games that aren't as they seem, you know? And they end up, like, subverting the player, right? Apparently there were some people who didn't know that and thought that it was just a run-based deck builder and then got mad, which I think is kind of cute in regards to Inscription. I personally have no interest in that one, but more because I think if you want to play that game, you should just play it. It's like I played Pony Island, but I have no desire to ever stream Pony Island. Can I punch a rat to death? I did. Excellent. God, this should absolutely take turns. I really hope that they're planning to make that take turns. Hey, rifle ammo. How much rifle ammo did I just pick up? Okay, 89 bullets, I think. Oh, I bet you they would be. Especially once it's like... Yeah, no, those are games that the player needs to experience for themselves and not games that should be streamed. People do be backseating. Yep, I believe. I do believe that people do be backseating. Okay, so it says 38% chance to lockpick this door. Well, it failed. Failed again. So do I just fail this until I gain enough lockpicking score to be able to do it? Because it seems to have locked me out of that one, but I can just go over to the other door now. I don't feel like I earned that, but... Oh, I need to reload? It's not like that takes any time, though. Oh, hey, it does, because you got a bite. Reloaded good. I'm not sure. I think it's actually just like the tip of my gun. Like I'm just sticking that in the key and threatening it. Yeah, and then this door I just can't get into. Probably, oh, hey, actually I can now. Oh, are we doing this again? There we go. Ooh, a boss thingy. I'm just gonna throw a grenade at it. A bunch of boss thingies. Can I? Oh, I guess I don't have a grenade in there. There we go. I'm sorry, where did that go? There you go. Is there any more things in this room that I'm not seeing? Doesn't look like it. I was very excited about that for a second. You gains skill in lock picking by picking locks, yes. The lock is jammed. Well, no getting into that secure weapon thing. So I think, like, chat, the way to win this game is get good lock picking skill and put all of your level up points into lock picking and hacking, because I can't get any ammunition or anything from anything because all of the ammo crates are locked and I can't successfully unlock them. Also, for whatever reason, that room didn't get exposed on the map that I've been in there. That's interesting. I'll bet you if I were to get hit by a grenade, it would tickle a little bit. It's only if the enemies get hit by grenades that they hurt. I just had to click a bunch until the button appeared. Elevator pixel hunting? Practically, yeah. Well, I could say one thing's for certain. This is a hell of a lot better than Jupiter. This is a hell of a lot worse than Jupiter Hell was at launch. Uh-oh, am I getting attacked in a loading screen? Aw. I was kind of hoping I was getting attacked in a loading screen. That would have been funny. Ah! Actual threats. Pistol ammo. Hold on. Did you see that? The pistol ammo was over here. I'm over here, and I pick it up over there. Oh my god. You don't... Ow. You don't have to be on top of something to pick it up. Sorry, that's really funny. Are we at least dropping... ammo, maybe? Yeah, I have superpowers. I can force pull things to me from across the floor. What do you think, chat? Does this have potential? I can't tell. Or is this just never going to be finished? Is the blue bar hunger? Maybe? Looks like it. Oh no. A lot of stuff just don't have assets. Well. That's not very efficient hunger. Oh, the cooked meat is efficient-ish. Alright, well, that's all my food. Oh, I have a coding avatar now. I didn't realize that was equipable. Okay, I also have like a bunch of med kits, which I can't put on the hotbar. That's annoying. I don't know what that did. Crazed human. Dead human. Who dropped moldy bread. You think it could be finished some year? Yeah, I mean, this might be worth looking into once it's finished, but... I would be shocked if it ever does get finished. I feel like games that release to this little fanfare are destined to have a hard time. Okay, you're actually hurting. that could have killed me. Things are actually starting to hurt. So the med patch just does 30 HP, okay. Don't actually have much rifle ammo. How come this is not stacking? Why isn't the rifle ammo stacking? Like, there's question. Death? Nah, not quite yet, but we'll probably die. This is there is definitely enemies in this game that want to kill you, but this isn't fun challenging. This is definitely like unfinished, not the most interesting challenging. So 44 to 60% chance to unlock this. And we got it. What do we get? Whatever that is. I don't know what that is, and I can't use it. Small dense and highly magnetic needle rounds designed to be fired by magnetic accelerator weapons. Okay, so it's an ammunition type for a gun I don't have. Cool. Also, thank you very much to everybody who's sticking around for this janky mess. I didn't even see you. Okay. Sometimes it's fun to play a janky mess, you know? Also, my armor broke, by the way, so I have no armor either, which is probably why I actually started taking damage. Because I was not successful in, I wasn't successful in, finding any repair bays yet. Ammo you can't use? Yep. 46% chance. All right, so we should finish it the third time, theoretically. I'm gonna put this into brains. Lockpick. Might again. Ow. And engineering. Medical. Ammo crates. Picked up rifle ammo. That's a lot of rifle ammo. Like doubled my rifle ammo. No, there's like moments of brilliance in this game, which is why it's kind of like, which is why I'm not saying it's bad. Like I'm not just shitting on this game. Like realistically, this is not very good. But the reason I'm not shitting on this game is because it is an alpha and it is unfinished, right? Remember to drink your Ovaltine. Whatever that is. Also, I have rations, which I'm not eating. I'm eating the meat instead of my rations, by the way. Trying to put stuff where I can see it, because this inventory is tiny. Because, like, rifle ammo, pistol ammo. Also, the durability on my rifle's going down. I seem to remember that being an issue in the first game, is like... But yeah, no, there's actually bits and pieces of, like, the sound design in this that are, like, pretty okay. There's brief moments of brilliance here. Yeah, no, if you're buying this, like, buyer beware, you're absolutely buying a completely unfinished, potentially never to be finished alpha, right? But there is enough in this alpha that I can legitimately, like, like I said earlier, I feel similarly about this from what I've seen so far than I did about Ultimate ADOM when that came out, right? Now, Ultimate ADOM is now in 1.0 and still not very good, which this could definitely hit that point. But what I will say about a game like this is, like, I don't know, if they develop this for another 2-3 years and improve on every aspect of it, this could be a cool game. And I say that with a big question mark above my head. Like, I like that it's giving you directional vision. I wish that it took more time for that. Like, I wish there was actual, like, fear about stuff chasing me. And if resources are a lot more scarce, U8M's never gonna get finished. Like, I know enough from inside sources that, yeah, that game's never gonna get updated again. There might be the occasional update, but no, that game's never gonna get finished. Okay, hold on, let's just... Oh, what's this? Shiny thing? Shiny thing that do nothing. No. Like, look, this guy... Oh, he'll notice me. Senpai noticed me. But yeah, no, the occasional moment of brilliance is not enough to say that a game is good. But a resounding mediocrity and unfinishedness is certainly enough to say don't buy this. But, you know, as a fan of the genre, I feel like it is my duty to play this game and say buyer beware. Because they did give me key for this, right? Give it a few years and you'll check up on it. Yeah, and I think I feel the same way. Like, we'll play this until it either breaks or I die. And I'll say this. If I die to an enemy in this, that means officially this game is doing a better job of killing me than Ultimate ADOM. Because Ultimate ADOM never killed me until the game was released. Ultimate ADOM did not kill me until the game was released, and that's an enemy I've never seen before. Until the game was released, and then it killed me. So that tiny little number down there is my total ammo. And then it killed me with a one-hit kill. But until then, the only way it killed me was with the game crashing. So if we can do better than killing me with the game crashing, I will feel better about this than I did about Ultimate Edition. I really wish those gunshots weren't so loud. Certainly has got a ways to go to make the combat feel good, though. Okay, so I need to level up electronics if I want to be able to repair my shit. Oh, that's useful. What do we get? Shotgun shells. Well, I need a shotgun, though. How's about you gives me as the shotguns is? I came pretty close to dying for sure, but it wasn't really hard to think my way through that puzzle, so I wouldn't quite say I almost died. I didn't die, is the fact. But it does have enemies that do actively try to kill you, which is nice. That is such a weird sentence to say. It has enemies that actively try to kill you, which is nice. Moving around actually doesn't feel as janky as it looks. Which is maybe like the most side-handed compliment I could give this, but I guess I'll put it this way. If I can find another gun and keep going. So it's electronics and lockpicking. Seem to be the most important skills in this game so far. Oh man, secure weapon locker. 15% chance. All right, let's go. Give me a gun. Give me a knife. Give me something. And you only get one try with those. That's it. Oh, also I stepped in fire because I was looking at chat. You kind of feel bad for the ultimatum, but that being said, you completely understand why it's not moving forward. I don't feel bad for them. I feel bad for the people that were hired by... I am me. How long this lasts? Why am I shy blind? Why is I blind? Is it dark in here? Okay, well now I can seize again. That was a long... blinded whatever. I don't know what blinded me, but something blinded me. There's nothing in that room, though. But yeah, I feel bad for the people that were hired to work on Ultimate ADOM. I don't really feel bad for the people in charge of Ultimate ADOM. A lot of raw meat in that. The kitchen. Just go to Sad Town? Just go to Sad Town or leave. Leave the floor. Bunch of raw meats. Stasis pantry, which I think is just like food. That's what I'm supposed to get from this. There we go. So, something that's just bizarre is like a lot of assets just don't load. Like they have little loading icons like asset not found. All right, well, let's go down to elevator. Like I said, though, the level gen is actually kind of neat. Like, from a roguelike player's perspective, like, looking at these rooms, I like the way these rooms are laid out. All right, whoop, I lost it for a second there. There we go. Giant enemy map loading next level is the hardest enemy in this game. Is figuring out how to get down the fucking elevator. But in a world where a game like this exists and the first one exists, play the first one, or play Jupiter Hell, or play Doom RL, or fucking play like Lost Flame, or one of those other billions of games that exists. I guess the main thing that's bewildering me about this is that this is an early access on Steam and not a by donation demo on itch. You know what I mean? Like, that's the biggest shocker to me with this. Is that this is an early access game on Steam and not a by donation game on itch. Because if this was like a $5 demo alpha on itch, that would make a lot of sense. And it would fit. But as it sits, this is just like, why does this why tarnish your potential future reputation by releasing such an early game? I guess it's they need money, but then, like, at that point, you're not gonna, if you release a product that is this unfinished, you're not gonna get anybody buying it, and if nobody buys it, then like you're still in square one. How much was this? I got key through Keymailer, so I got key for free. But this game is 1486 CAD, so 15 US. And it has 4 reviews. And I think all 4 of the reviews are positive. All 5 reviews. Yeah, it looks like all of them are positive. And it's mostly like Exactly what it claims to be. A clunky 3D roguelike with aliens. It's hard to compare that to the first game. The first game is a finish with all post-launch support, and this is an EA. It's a solid foundation. I don't know if I agree with that. There's parts of it that are solid, but solid foundation, already playable and polished. I do not agree with that. If it's the same kind of thing, the attention for I mean, sure. But like this is what they say about this game right now, right? Initial early access. This will be the updated. 4 characters with more to come throughout early access. 20 levels for you to dive into. Turn-based combat. Lets players plan their way into tight spaces. Improve your character by increasing skills. All of this is true. Over 150 items to discover. It's like I don't know. I wouldn't say this is a yikes. Like I honestly like they're being very honest about this, right? Like they're not. Hold on. Let me check something. That's right, everybody. It's not an imaginary story. What if it's true? A turn-based sequel to your favorite torturous dungeon crawl is officially underway. The Pit 2 is coming closer. Near future, so this is the official thing you'll see from Sword of the Fire Pits 2. Preview page is showing you gameplay movie, the screenshots, and telling you that the game is coming into early access from very soon. We hope there's conversions. Is there a TLDR on this? The goal of VR is to give the developers a full 25 level, is to give supporters a full 25 level pit functionality, but kind of thin on content, for instance. All right, well, I mean, they have like a set of goals here, and they, like I said, they seem to be pretty honest about this thing. Man. I don't know. Like, this feels like a free Kickstarter demo. And if this was a free Kickstarter demo, I would be super keen on this and backing it, right? Personally. As a thing that's for sale, I squint at it a little bit. I worry about games like this, you know? Like, partially because, like, this developer makes weird games. And I like that. I like weird games. So I would like to see something come out of this. Yeah, literally, you're buying an alpha, so that comes with all the pain of buying an alpha. If you're okay with buying an alpha, maybe get this, otherwise maybe don't. Also, I really need to just start running away from enemies right now, because my gun is about to break, and my pistol is getting close to breaking, and I'm running out of ammo for my pistol. I think I'm gonna die because I'm gonna run out of weapons. And ammo. Well, I mean, people hated Jupiter Hell's Alpha, right? I was one of the few people who didn't Axon. Like, remember, when Jupiter Hell launched into early access, it had like 50% positive reviews. And nobody stuck with it initially. So don't go rose-tinted glasses on how that alpha was good, because people canned Jupiter Hell when it launched. I think the only reason this doesn't have mixed or negative reviews is because not enough people have bought it to give it a review score. Is the actual issue that this game has, is just nobody's bought it. I thought that was an enemy. I thought those came. Could you stop doing that? Christ! It just startles me when it happens. It's like an, oh god, I'm about to die. Well. Can I just... punch it, maybe? Guess not. Well, there goes my gun. So I no longer have a gun. Also have no pistol ammo. So I think I can punch things. Yeah, I can. Well, let's hope I get ammo from this ammo crate. Please don't blow up. Yay! But I don't have any rifle now, so. Well, at the very least, I'm getting experience failing to repair these consoles. Yeah, we're going to be living that grenade life now. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Let's hope I can outrun enemies, yeah? Let's hope the AI is really dumb. I can just kite them. I'm punching it. Die, Betty! I mean, how many grenades do I have? I got one frag grenade. I got two of these, which I can't put in that thing. I have a breaching charge. I do actually have kind of a decent amount of ammo for the rifle. I need a rifle. That's the problem. If I could find a... Okay, so I can just walk away from some of the enemies then. Okay, not you. Sorry, this is just really funny sound effects. Splat, sport, splat, split, squelch. Alright, well, I'm beating up a tapeworm. Light weapon locker. Please have a pistol. Please have a pistol. Please have a pistol. Please no fuck it up. You fucked it up. Well, that I will open. Watch me fail it. Yay! I got a memory optimizer. That's totally gonna help me kill baddies. So I have to optimize the memories. I will say I actually can't tell the difference in damage that I... Ooh, an armory. That's gonna have a lot of baddies in it. If I don't get a weapon out of the armory, I'm a riot. That's a lot of baddies. That's a lot of baddies. This game really is suffering from... Can I just punch you to death? You know, this perfectly describes this game. When in doubt, punch robot. I think I should just kite them and try and punch them. That's okay, they're not doing any damage to be a threat, and I'll heal after the fight's over. I'm very amused by this. Engaging gameplay! Oh my god, is there actually, like, no pickups here? There are times during these fistfights where I actually heal. Alright, so this is the armory, chat. As far as I can tell, an armory with no weapon lockers. Oh shit, I caught myself on fire. I thought I missed that tile. Yes, I didn't. Oh, hey, there's a thing. Let's repair it, I guess. Well, I failed. Well, we did catch the fire. And repairing those seems to do nothing from what I can tell. What's even better is I'm pretty sure these are gun racks, right? Okay, so the thing I do like about this game is it does actually manage to have like a pretty compelling atmosphere. Like it's not oppressive, it's not unpleasant, it's just a pretty cool little atmosphere, if nothing else. But everything else about this game is leaving me wanting. All right, time to punch a thing of protein. I have a snoring dog next to me. I think she's watching the game. Jesus fucking Christ almighty. Whee! Alright. That scared the piss out of me. What is that? Picked up Turka war bread. Let's eat some war bread. Man, the things I would do for some pistol ammo. God damn, that was scary. It's so fucking loud, man. It just comes out of nowhere. And then I've got 2 more grenades that I can't hotbar for some reason. Well, it's official, guys. I'm officially out of stuff. I guess their weapons are bio-coded because I sure as hell can't use them. It's okay, I just have to practice my martial arts on this bat. This is a very chill bat. Oh no! Not a beast virus. Splort, splot. I'm fighting the poop. The poop is damaging me. I'm gonna walk into a room and randomly die now. I've just kind of accepted my fate, and I'm just hoping I find a gun. Because if I find a gun, this is all gonna turn around. This will all be in our favor. Yeah, I killed the poop. Shoutouts for killing the evil red diarrhea. Man, another room with nothing I can take. You know, it's funny. There was somebody a while ago that I saw reviewing Jupiter Hell. And they said that the game was severely lacking in interesting weapon pickups. This game is severely lacking in interesting pickups. So, I equipped that grenade. And it told me I couldn't equip it. But it's equipped. And it's not... Okay, it is equipped. But it doesn't show up on the equipped hotbar. That is bizarre. So am I just going to randomly throw a grenade when I click on something? Well, let's see what happens. Why did you throw that behind you, man? I clearly clicked in front of me. This person is not very convincingly dying. This is kind of hilarious at this point. How far in am I? 90 minutes? Holy shit. So, that means a run of this game's like 3 hours right now. Well, I guess I die now. See if I can just walk away from you. Nope, he definitely walks faster than me. Well, goodbye, cruel world. Like, just keep missing. Aw, you got me. No! I felt like doing a Michael Bay effect? Yeah, it seems like it. There is a world where this game is really, really cool. But I don't think we live in that world right now, chat. I really don't think that we do. Maybe there's a day in the future where they get enough money for this that it becomes cool. But it's going to take a while. When did this come out? Good question. 4 days ago? October 22nd, 2021. And it's now the 26th. So just a few days ago. Don't buy it. That's all I'll say. This is like an alpha-ass alpha. It's using assets from the, well, I mean, unless like you really want to support them. But if you want to support them, go buy the Pit 1 and the DLC for it. Don't buy this. Just don't do it. Yeah, this is earlier access than most early accesses. There is a world where this game gets cool, but I think I've seen enough of this. Because, like, that was 90 minutes of whatever the fuck. I'm assuming these are just different stat starts. I mean, like, you know, to be clear, I always feel bad when I say don't buy a game, right? I don't ever want to say that. That is, like, my least favorite thing to say about a game, especially a game that I got review key for, right? But this game feels like either a free demo that you would get alongside of a Kickstarter, right, to promote a Kickstarter, or something you would get for a couple bucks on itch.io. Like, I remember there, about 4 years ago, there was demos for, or maybe not even that long ago, there was a demo for Loop Hero on itch.io, and it was free. And it was just like the most basic version of that game loop. But that game loop was there, and then like 3 years later it came out on Steam, right? This kind of feels like that, where it's like, this is a demo I would play. But, and go, okay, yeah, I'll throw $10 at a Kickstarter or $15 at a Kickstarter, and I'll play this game in 4 years when it's done. But yeah, that's my fear. If they are banking on early access sales to fund this thing, I don't see it going anywhere. Because there's so many games in early access asking for your money that it's a really tough sell. Which I never feel good about saying, but that's how I feel about that one. But it's tough. No. I mean, here's the thing though, right? Absolute, and like, you know, I'm just recovering stuff we were talking about while I was playing it, but there's strokes of brilliance in this thing. It's got directional vision. It's got a lot of really cool things that could make it a pretty cool slow-paced sci-fi horror roguelike. It could get that. I remember the first one having a bit of that vibe. You know, more of like a Doom 3 and less of a Doom 2, you know? Like creepy things in the dark. It's definitely got that vibe, and it's got like the basis of the crafting system, but like everything just feels like shit.